Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. Stay consistent in your job or business. And this kind of goes with what I was talking about Tuesday about never quit working to make money. But whether you in a job, whether you in a business, a key word is consistency. Consistency. And I don't care what it is, you making money, you need to be consistent. Let me use the job example. I don't care what job you do. You need to consistently show up on time. You need to consistently do good work. Because trust me, they paying attention. If you come, like if you don't show up to work on time on a consistent basis, oh, trust me, somebody's writing it down. Somebody's paying attention. If you don't consistently do good work on a job, somebody's paying attention. And when, a layoff, they got to lay off people or they have an opening, oh, trust me, they'll get rid of you. And it's not that you're not doing good work. It's that you're not consistent. And then, even then, you still need to be doing good work. Look, here's the thing. If you want a job, you need to consistently do good work. You need to not just show up. You need to be consistently be doing at least a good job. At the bare minimum, let me say this again, at the bare minimum, you need to be above average. And look, I ain't even gonna say average, above average. Especially in this day and time. Because that's how I was able to keep some jobs. I went through a lot of periods where they were laying off people, but I stayed on those jobs because I was consistently doing good work. I was consistently trying to go above and beyond. And that's how you have to be. That's how you have to do if you want a job. Now, if you want a business, you especially have to be above average because I don't care what business you in. You competing against somebody. You competing. I don't care what it is. Well, you know what? I'll say this. Very, 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 very few businesses out here, you're not going to have competition. Now, there might be something that you're the only one in your area or whatever doing it, or it's rare anybody else is doing it. But the overwhelming majority of businesses, you competing against somebody. And somebody's giving you some money. If you don't go do a good job with them, or you're not consistent in how you do work, trust me, somebody will find somebody else. And especially with social media now, or they just get on their phone. They just tap into their phone. And they'll just say, oh, okay, this person ain't doing a good job. Let me find somebody else who's doing the same thing. And they probably find somebody in your area who's doing the same thing. If you letting a barber bless you and the barber ain't doing a good job, you could probably find another barber shop within a few blocks of it. If you're not selling good food, you have a little restaurant selling food, and that food isn't good, they could probably find somebody selling the same food within a few blocks. I don't care what it is. If you're not cleaning the carpet, you're a carpet cleaner, and you're not doing a good job doing that, they could probably find somebody doing it. Do I need to go on? I can go on business. Even if you're a house cleaner, you clean people's houses. You don't clean those corners and everything. They can probably find somebody else. And then you got to be consistent in doing that job. It can't be like you show up like one day and then don't show up the next day, or you're not showing up on a regular basis. No, you got to be consistent. You got to be consistent. You want that money to flow. Because one of the things people look for, one of the things customers look for is consistency. One of the things that has really done good for me since being on YouTube, since being on social media, consistency. People know when I'm going to show up. Like when I had my stroke last year and I wasn't able to post anything. A lot of people noticed that. They picked that up right away. They were like, where's Rom? Where's Rom? We're used to it. And I've told people that, I've given them, I say, look, if you're going to be on social media, you need to pick the days you're going to be on there and be consistent. You don't have to be on there every day, but if you're gonna be on there Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you need to be on there Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You know? Cause there's times, I don't care what channel it's on, there's times I just put a video up just to be, just to stay consistent, just to have something. Ironically, some of the videos I've done that with have actually been some of my best videos, my most watched videos I put up just for not even to try to say much, but just to be consistent. Like I got to fill it, I got to fill it, space fill it, I had to put something up there. People, one of the things people look for in any business, they look for it. You got to be on time. If you have a brick and mortar store, you need to open that joint on time every single time. Every single time. Because you might have some people, they say, oh, okay, I know they're going to open up at 11. They standing in front of your door waiting. That's consistency. Because I told the story about like this shoe place that was in my last neighborhood that wasn't consistent. And that dude ended up selling it. It ended up coming under new management. Now, I always see they're always open. Look, whether it's a job, whether it's a business, you got to be consistent with what you do. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. And you want to keep making money. You want that money to flow. Well, like I said, whether it's a job, whether you have your own business, and indeed, some people, they have to have a business and a job. You got to still show up on time. You still got to do above average. You still need to be consistent with what you're doing. You need to consistently do good work. Like if you're in business, you can't do half-ass work. You can't do like good work one day or great work one day and then bad work the next day. You're not going to stay in business long. A lot of businesses go out not because of just how the market is or anything like that. A lot of businesses go out, they just not consistent. They ain't doing consistently good work. You got to be consistent with being on time. You got to be consistent about what type of work you're going to do. You got to be consistent about what you're doing. Because like I said, trust me, you have competition. And I say 99% of businesses, you're going to have some competition. Now, the only time I've seen a lack of consistency was, I did see it with this restaurant in the DC area. I'm not going to say the name, but their food was so good. Their customer service sucked up. But their food was so good, people would come there. But one of the things, going in recent years, they changed that customer service. They changed the people. They moved all those bad customer service people out. And they got more consistent with that. Now they even bringing in even more people. That's how you have to be. That's how you have to do it. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts to it, all right? So if you on a job, you need to be there on time or even earlier. You need to if you consistently, you need maybe, if you show up there like 10 minutes early, you need to be consistent with that. You need to be above average. You need to do that with your business, always on time with it, do consistent good work, okay? And there's going to be some down periods, let's just be real, for whatever reason. But the thing with you needs to be consistency. Consistency. Stay consistent on your job or your business, okay? So anyway, that's all I have. Think about what I'm saying. Work hard, okay? Stay consistent, all right? So anyway, y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.